So I went to Chick-fil-A and I got their deluxe chicken sandwich. I got some of their mac and cheese. I got 2 KFC chicken minis. I got Wendy's. I think this one, yeah, Wendy's Asiago Ranch Club or something like that. Now, Burger King's, not Burger King, Church's. Church's chicken sandwich is underrated, so I got one of those. Now, Popeyes were out of chicken sandwiches. So, what I did was I toasted some bread, got their boneless wings and threw on there, and made some spicy mayo with some mayo and some sriracha. And actually, what I want to do is take a pickle. I can just take one of Chick-fil-A's pickles and just throw on there. Good. That'll give me the perfect bite. I got a Chick-fil-A drink, and Chick-fil-A gave me all their sauces. Chick-fil-A's customer service is like top notch. You really can't get better customer service than Chick-fil-A. I went, it was a super long line, 2 long lines. They were super nice. The lines kept moving. They took the order early. The lady with the ticket knew who I was, even though we had never met. That was great. Yeah, and then I went around and the lady was standing at this like stand. She was standing at some stand with all the sauces, everything, anything you could possibly want. I said I want one of each, and she just started grabbing them. And she told me to try this honey roasted barbecue because it was something they put somewhere. I was like, throw it in there. Thank you, ma'am. My pleasure. Like, okay. Maybe I should ask for something else then. I mean food, by the way, for any creeps out there. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start. Let me open the mac and cheese. Okay. That looks pretty good. Wait a minute. Let me go get the fork. Okay. So I'm gonna be reviewing Chick-fil-A, KFC, Wendy's, Church's, because I think that's underrated. Popeye's bootleg sandwich. I stole somebody else's pickle. I made my own spicy mayo. I toasted some bread, and I put their boneless wings on it. Looks pretty good, don't it? I think it looks pretty good. And the Impossible Whopper. This just happened to be really cool to me. That patty looks semi-real. It's supposed to be like a veggie patty. No meat whatsoever. None. And Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. Okay, so let's get trying. Let's try Chick-fil-A first. I got the deluxe because everybody else kept getting like their normal chicken sandwich. And people were like, that's not the best one. Get the deluxe, get the deluxe. I was like, okay. Cheese, patty, tomatoes, lettuce, 2 pickles. I put one on my bootleg Popeye sandwich. Okay, so to see the bread is toasted, so that's good. Let me try a little piece of the chicken first by itself. Pretty good. It's actually flavored. It's a little dry, but it's a good flavor to it. Let me bite it. That's pretty good. The reason I got the sauces is so I could try every sauce with it. So let me pause for a second and open all the sauces. Okay, so I got the packages open. All the sauces. I mean, so everybody's heard about the Chick-fil-A versus Popeyes and it's going viral and stuff like that. The weird thing to me is I haven't had Chick-fil-A since like over a decade ago when I first went to LSU to college, and like I tried the Chick-fil-A sandwich and it was mediocre. It was just mediocre chicken. Like, now the thing that's great about Chick-fil-A to me, aside from its exceptional customer service, is the Polynesian sauce. I think that's Polynesian sauce. This tastes really good with the nuggets, and I won't call them chicken nuggets. They're nuggets of chicken, but they're not really chicken nuggets. They're nuggets of chicken though, but they're not like the shape that you're used to. So the Polynesian sauce is my favorite sauce I remember, with the fries and the nuggets of chicken. And so we got garden herb ranch. We got barbecue. Chick-fil-A sauce. Everybody says that's good. The Polynesian, of course. Honey mustard. Sweet and spicy sriracha. Zesty buffalo. Okay. And then they got their honey roasted. Let me try some of this. Honey roasted. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just put a little bit right here on the bag. Just the honey roasted sauce. That tastes pretty good. Sort of a mild flavor. I actually like that. The honey roasted sauce is pretty good. It's a little smoky, a little sweet. It's pretty mild though, so it's not like overpowering. Okay, that was pretty good. Chick-fil-A sauce, since everybody said it's so good. Wait, let me get some more. That's pretty good. Let me just try a little bit. That's pretty good. The Chick-fil-A sauce kind of tastes like this honey roasted barbecue. That's weird. Okay. Barbecue. That's good, but I'd rather have their barbecue with their chicken. Ranch. Now their ranch is good. It actually is funny because it kind of tastes like crab, but it's good. I don't need the Polynesian sauce. This is the sweet and spicy sriracha. Oh, that's spicy. That's spicy. Oh my goodness. That's spicy. You are spicy. Okay. Yeah. Buffalo and honey mustard. Okay. Honey mustard. Pretty good. That tastes like that would taste good with the fries and the chicken. Buffalo. That's pretty good, but you can make that at home. Just take butter and hot sauce. Melt the butter and then dump a lot of hot sauce in it by half and half, and then you get buffalo sauce. If you didn't know that, you're welcome. Um, a little bit of Polynesian, just because. Polynesian is good, but not on the burger. I think the Chick-fil-A sauce and this honey roasted tastes pretty good on the burger. And the actual the honey mustard tastes pretty good too. Everything else not so much. That would probably make some good like Chinese chicken. The sweet and spicy. Yeah, that would make some really spicy TSO chicken. That's pretty good. Okay, enough of that. Okay, I ate that much of that one because I had to try the sauces, but with the other ones, I can just take one bite. So, with the KFC, we got the barbecue, I think. Yeah, barbecue, and the I forgot it's honey gold or it's like honey mustard. Okay, so the barbecue. That chicken is good. I'll just be honest. This chicken tastes good on this sandwich. That's pretty good. A little bit salty at the end. A little bit salty. Okay, the honey gold. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's take the Wendy's Asiago. And look, everybody, before I eat all this, the reason this isn't immoral is because one, I'm poor. Okay, so I'm actually gonna eat all of this over the weekend. Two, I just skipped going to fast food for a really long time and saved up the money so I could buy this. I mean, technically I could buy it anytime I want it, but I would rather skip going so I could do this. So it's not an immoral thing, you know? At least not so much. If a homeless person walked by, I would definitely give them a bite. Okay? So, anyway, this looks like the bun that Popeyes is supposed to have. This. Okay? This has bacon, tomato, lettuce and tomato, mayo, bacon and chicken, and anything on the bottom? Nope. Okay. Well, is that mayo or ranch? That's ranch. That's not mayo. Okay, let me take a bite. You know what's funny about the Wendy's sandwich? Everything tastes good on it except for the chicken. That's so weird. Like, the chicken is kind of dry. It's just dry and kind of flavorless. Like you made it at home. Yeah. See, I only go to Wendy's to get the double, Dave's double anyway. Yeah, so that's already losing, to be honest. Okay, now, Church's chicken sandwich, which is really, really underrated, people. Church's chicken sandwich. Okay, so chicken, little mayo, some pickles. Okay, let's taste it. You know, I just realized This is not the chicken sandwich that I used to eat from churches. This isn't the underrated chicken sandwich because the patty was different. It was thinner and it came with lettuce. So what did I just get? I got some off-brand. I don't know. This just doesn't taste good. The chicken is like the crust on it is a little bit salty. It's really low class chicken. This is some low class chicken. Like focus. Why are you focusing on that Wendy's chicken? I mean that Wendy's sandwich. It ain't even that good. You focusing on everything but the sandwich in your face. Come on, phone. There we go. Yeah, that's bad. I thought that was the church's chicken sandwich with the lettuce and it used to be a thinner patty and it was so good. I used to get them. It was like $1 or something. I used to get them all the time. That I wish I could throw it away. I can't. I'll eat it some days from now. Probably put something on it to make it taste better. Dry and ugly. I'm still eat all this though. I'm not letting it go to waste. These are pretty good, and that's okay. That's pretty good. It's like flavorful chicken, but everything else is like average. Just everything average, but pretty good chicken. Everything tastes okay, except for the dry, kind of bland chicken. Now, I would rather go to McDonald's and get a chicken sandwich than this, or maybe even Burger King too. Burger King or McDonald's would be better than this. This is the worst one just because I would say this one was, but this one at least got bacon and ranch on it. And it's got a pretty bun. Ugh. Okay. Now, what you all been waiting for. Actually, let me try the macaroni and cheese. Um, I just now realized eating this that most of these YouTubers that be doing these reactions can't cook. Now, this doesn't taste bad, but it tastes like something you'll get in the cafeteria. People seem like they was excited just because they put some real cheddar on top. That's great, but this cheese is still kind of like clumpy. It tastes like cafeteria macaroni and cheese. Now, it's not the worst I've tasted, but it's definitely not homemade. And people were acting like it tasted like homemade. It doesn't. I promise you it doesn't. It almost does. Like, I would say somebody who can't cook, if they made macaroni and cheese, it would probably taste like this. So it's not horrible. It's actually okay. It tastes pretty good for a fast food restaurant, but not as good as they said. Okay. Now to the bootleg Popeyes. Okay. Okay, and once again, this has Popeyes boneless wings on it. I made some sriracha and mayo, spicy mayo, and put on there. With some pickle I found somewhere, and I toasted some bread so it'll look more like Popeye's sandwich. So Popeye's chicken on this. Here we go. Mm. Okay. So their chicken, their boneless wings taste a little old. Like they've been sitting out for a while. But I can tell you one thing. Popeye's chicken is really crunchy. And the inside is pretty moist. I know I sound like other people because I watched some videos on it just because. Yeah. I swear they inject their chicken with something. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Okay. So I'll leave my final verdict in a second. Look at everything we've been eating so far. And now for the Impossible Whopper. So, this looks exactly like Whopper. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, ketchup, onion, pickle, and the Impossible Vegan Patty. Okay, you can tell it looks a little different than a burger just by how uniform the outside is. Like beef expands, so it wouldn't look perfect. And it's got the grill marks, right? There you go. Focus. Focus. Try to tap my screen twice and let it focus, but whatever. Okay, so there it goes. Okay, let's taste it. Vegan burger. That's really close. It's like the whole patty tastes like kind of like overcooked beef. Like you can really taste the grill marks, the little burnt specks, and you can kind of taste it all throughout this patty. So the whole patty kind of tastes like little burnt specks of beef. So it's like grilled. The whole flavor is grilled, and when you eat it with the bread, it kind of covers it up, and so it tastes just like the Whopper. Because I mean, most of these fast food places, you're really just tasting the bread and whatever condiments they put on it, and they all have a really small patty of meat that's usually not even that seasoned, like McDonald's. That's pretty good though. I'm full actually, but when you eat that all together, it tastes just like a Whopper. Like you wouldn't be able to tell the difference unless you were searching for the beef flavor. So that whole vegan patty tastes like grilled something. But it doesn't really taste like beef if you're really looking for the beef flavor. But it's just like a Whopper. So let me rate this. So basically, here's what I would say. Out of all of these sandwiches, the only ones, okay, these two, you're out of this just immediately. Because your chicken is too dry and flavorless. And you, just no. If anybody knows what that chicken sandwich from Church's was, it's not this. But it used to be so good. That's not it though. So they're out. So it's between Chick-fil-A, KFC, Popeyes, and you're not in this because you're an Impossible Whopper. Okay. Coming in, now if this was a real Popeye sandwich, I would probably say this one if this was a real Popeye sandwich, just right off the bat, because this got everything's better. Like the bun probably tastes better, the chicken tastes better, just because if you've ever eaten Popeye's chicken, that's what it tastes like. Well, it tastes more. Well, this right here tastes more like the tenders than the chicken does. But the chicken's still better, even though Chick-fil-A has some pretty good chicken. That's some pretty good chicken. It's a little dry, but it's flavored enough that it tastes good. Everything else is basic on it. This was some pretty good chicken for this sandwich. That chicken tastes pretty good on these little minis, chicken littles, whatever KFC calls it. Barbecue, honey mustard. And let me see. They're both pretty good. Okay, so out of these, because I had to make my own sandwich, that still tastes pretty good though. I kind of want to eat these KFCs the most. What's funny, but if this was actually a Popeye's chicken sandwich, I know I would want this the most, because if the chicken wasn't old, I would be destroying that right now. Oh, that's still the best tasting chicken, easily. And with that sauce and their soft bread, even just that flavor from the crust, Popeyes wins. I'm sorry. Even though it's a bootleg, Popeye still beats Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry, people. And this tastes pretty good. The chicken is flavored enough that the chicken is good. Like, you want to put that chicken in your mouth again, but it's kind of dry. It's a little dry, but like I said, the flavor makes you want to put it in your mouth. That's dry, and the flavor doesn't make you want to put it in your mouth. Everything else tastes good, though. So everything else is covering up that chicken. And Wendy's. Chick-fil-A, the chicken can stand on its own. Little dry. Everything else is pretty much just average and mediocre. Okay? Sauces, of course, your sauces and excellent service. I would recommend anybody keep going to Chick-fil-A just because they're the best customer service that we have where I'm from in Northeast Louisiana. And yeah. But I would say the Popeyes, even though it's bootleg, I mean, the chicken is just, when it's fresh, it's just amazing. So Popeyes wins. And I don't know. These are almost tied. I don't know if that's leaving a little. This chicken crust is probably leaving a little aftertaste in my mouth though. But yeah, one of these is second. But anyway, between Popeyes and Chick-fil-A, bootleg Popeyes takes on the gold. And pretty good mac and cheese for a fast food restaurant. It's just not as good as they said. Unless these YouTubers just can't cook. But yeah. Honestly, you know what this, now that I think about it, this tastes like the Kraft. It tastes like they took some Kraft macaroni and cheese and just put some milk in it. Put it like this. It doesn't taste as good as somebody who can really cook, but it does taste better than somebody who can't cook making macaroni and cheese at home. But it's really basic, okay? I don't want to put them down too much or lift them up too much. I want it to be just where it is. It's like, it just kind of tastes like fake cheese sauce to me. It has a little bit of flavor, but it's like regular fake cheese sauce. But it's okay. It tastes pretty good. And just a little bit of cheddar on top. That's it. That's it. So, I hope everybody enjoyed my review. I did. I'm full, but I'm really excited about these sauces because I can cover up that piece of crap. Now, this does not represent Church's in its entirety. The only reason I went to Church's is to find that chicken sandwich they used to make. That's not it. So, thank you everybody, and thank you Chick-fil-A for putting real lemons in my lemonade. I appreciate that. Peace.